Welcome to Audrey Kell High School's AP Fair Information Night. This is for AP Environmental Science. My name is Stephanie Sayward. I'm one of the AP Environmental Sciences at Audrey Kell. This is my 8th year teaching AP Environmental Science at AK. And this is Miss Neiman.
Hi, I'm Miss Neiman, and this is my 24th year of teaching AP Environmental Science, but it is my first year teaching with Miss Sayward at AK. What we're going to do from here is just give you guys a general overview of what to expect for the AP Environmental Science course. So just some general background information about what the course is. AP Environmental Science is really a fun class because if you look out your window, you're going to see what we're going to teach. We talk about causes and effects when it comes to a lot of different topics, including things like air pollution, water pollution, but we also talk about things like human population and the impact that the size of the human population has on various parts of the ecosystem. We talk about agriculture, we talk about disease, we talk about soil, we talk about endangered species and biodiversity and energy and water and, air quality. So the course is a very comprehensive course that includes things that students have learned, from a variety of other courses and also just from, living basically. It is a lab course. Students will be responsible for collecting, interpreting, and analyzing data. And, that's kind of the big thing that separates AP environmental from like an earth environmental class is it's not enough just to memorize facts, but what do you do with them? We spend a lot of time talking about the so what of science and the, why does this actually matter to the world around you and to your future? The class is interdisciplinary, and one of the things that our students tend to enjoy is that even if you're not necessarily a science buff, let's say that you really like politics, there is some, political side that goes into environmental. There's also a part that has to do with it's very much a social science. And so students tend to like that. There's literature pieces, there's math components. So there's a little bit for everyone.
All right, so for our course, we do have an AP exam at the end. The way that our AP exam is formatted is it has 2 sections. There's a multiple choice section, which contains 80 questions, and you have 90 minutes to take that. In this section, it's going to have many different styles of questions, but one thing for you guys to be aware, it's not just memorizing information and regurgitating information like Ms. Neiman said. There is a lot of application piece where you are going to be presented with quantitative data, such as data tables, charts, or graphs. You might be presented scientific experiments and having to be able to interpret and apply your knowledge to those. So there is a lot of application base in the style of question that you guys will be presented with on the AP exam. And it focuses in on data analysis, scientific experiments, and explaining environmental concepts. The second part of the exam are our free responses. We have 3 free response questions, and you guys will have 70 minutes to complete them. The way our exam is set up, it's more of a short answer style question. And the 3 different questions themselves are going to focus in slightly different areas. One is focused on experimental design. So you will be presented with an experiment along with an environmental concept that goes along with the experiment to show your understanding of the course. The other is a data analysis based question, which is focused on math skills. And then the other is a visual representation. So there will be some sort of diagram or map that you have to be able to apply your knowledge to. For our course, we try to model this style of exam for each of your unit exams. So for every unit that we have, you guys will have a multiple choice section that is going to have questions formatted similar to the AP exam. And we usually will have a free response question that is modeled off from the AP exam format as well.
So there are certain prerequisites that are required by the College Board, which include you have to have at least 1 year of math. You have to have a life science, preferably biology. Well, obviously biology. They do suggest that you take chemistry as a prerequisite to the course. However, we have found that it is absolutely, accessible if you're taking chemistry as a co-requisite, which means that if you take chemistry at the same time as AP Environmental, we have had a lot of students who are very successful. One of the things you do have to watch out for if you are taking chemistry concurrently is that there are some topics that we will get to where we assume you've already had the chemistry. So you may just need to, make sure you come and speak with us if there's anything that you didn't understand about the chemistry that we're talking about. We do not go into a great level of detail with chemistry. There's just some sprinkling of things that we expect that you understand as basic knowledge. AP Environmental Science pairs very well with AP Human Geography. AP Human Geography and APES have a lot of overlap. There's a small part of AP Environmental that basically makes up all of Human Geo, and there's a small part of Human Geo that basically makes up a big part of AP Environmental. But they do pair very nicely together, and students who have had AP Human Geo in the past tend to thrive with AP Environmental.
One of the common questions we get is workload. Students often want to know what the homework will look like for our course. So we do two different types of out of class time assignments. One is a weekly reading assignment, which is roughly about one chapter of our textbook, which is around 20 to 30 pages. And we will have you guys read that over the course of the week, and then there'll be an assessment to check your understanding of your reading. We also will give you guys a daily assignment, which is to go along with the weekly reading. For example, this year we've been doing video notes, which are pre-recorded lectures that have questions embedded, and students are asked to watch those for the next class to be prepared for the activity. This can take somewhere between 20 minutes to 40 minutes, and for the reading, it could be about up to 3 hours for some students, depending on their reading speed and the quality of the notes that they are writing at the time. But that can vary from student to student.
So when it comes to the skills that are needed for success in AP Environmental, we appreciate the fact that students don't necessarily come into AP classes understanding these skills. And so we are going to help to make you better with these skills, but it does take a certain level of commitment on the student's part. One of the things is good self-management, just being able to make sure that you stay on top of things. The work becomes a lot if you let it accumulate. We create a calendar for every unit and we give it to students at the beginning of the unit. So if you want to work ahead, you have the ability to work ahead. So that, if you've got a busy time coming up, that's okay, because you can get the work done early. We do have a lot of reading that's going to be involved, not just with the textbook, but also other scientific journals and text. We do have students read, research articles. It is important that students know how to research and effectively write. And again, we're going to teach the writing skills that we need you to have for the APES exam, as both of us are College Board readers. Another thing that's important is that students are able to be proficient with their technology. But if you don't understand how to do something, that's okay. But what we really need you to do is be able to advocate for yourself so that, you can get the most out of the course. And that's really all we have. So if you have any questions about AP Environmental Science, you are welcome to send an email to either myself or Ms. Sayward, and we will be perfectly happy to help you out.